Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now, of course, people have been following up with a debate, a discussion between Sam Shamoun and myself, and this is the first post. Your quote from John 3:16 in Arabic proves that your Allah is Satan. Your Allah is Satan, meaning the Allah of the Quran, obviously. Willing to debate me? Yes, we'd exchange. And look at the argument. Your quote from John 3:16 in Arabic proves that your Allah is Satan. Okay. Fine. So now some of his team members, I don't know if they're his team members or not, but some people are posting videos. This is one of the videos they posted. But I do want to point people to something that I recorded from one of the comments where Sam tried to change the argument. That he did a pal talk where he turned my argument against me and showed that the appeal to John 3:16 proves that Allah of the Quran is not the same God. I never made that argument. I never made that argument that Allah of the Quran is that. I never made the argument that Allah of the Quran is the same God. My argument was based on the word Allah, its meanings, its usage by people, both Muslims, non-Muslim who speak Arabic, even atheists. Go to my video, which I replied to the Red Missionary at minute 4 and 20 seconds, and see that I'm talking about different people using the word Allah. Okay, so it was not, I did not make any theological point whatsoever, except I substituted the word that he said that it's Satan. I said, okay, fine. If you're using Satan, let's go to the Arabic Bible where it says Allah. So what are you going to say? Satan? Satan sent his only begotten son? Then we get now behind theological meaning. The argument's shifting to whether the Allah of the Bible is the same as the Allah of the Quran. Interesting fine print argument. I don't know if this is a sales ad with hidden taxes. Note, Allah of the Bible is for the sake of argument. Very interesting, fine print. Let's hear what he has to say.
Christians call their God Allah when they read the Bible, and therefore, since Muslims use the same word, they call upon the same God as the Muslim God. This is an argument that doesn't follow, as I will shortly show. So he basically makes the following argument. Why? Well, let's go to his friends who are Christians, same like Arab Christians who are, even deeper in their hatred for Islam. They would go even to more extent to display Islam. Let's hear what they have to say. This is something that Red Mission.
Okay, please go to that video, everyone, please, and watch the video, and watch my argument, okay, of the word Allah, and watch Red Missionary's argument. His use of Allat, Al-Uzza, and Manat, the daughters of Allah, and the words of Abdullah, Abdul Muttalib. Okay, you're talking about Allah and what the pre-Islamic Arabs used to use Allah for. And then I made my word, he's trying to equate that and twisting into meaning Satan. Let's keep watching.
John 3:16 in the Arabic reads Allah loved the world. This means that the Allah of the Bible is the same Allah as that of the Quran.
No. We did not get into a theological meaning. Come back, please. With all due respect, we're waiting. I mean, how many times do I have to keep saying, please come and prove that my quotation in Arabic of 3:16 John proves that Allah, your Allah, as Sam said, is Satan. We're still waiting. I mean, these arguments are amazing. I mean, as I predicted the evasion of topic, that's what happened, of course.
So basically, since the words are the same, they mean the same. Let it be known to all Muslims.
Both words mean God. What you mean by that, it's your problem and your own issue. And same with Muslims. We can talk about that on a different topic, right? As is Allah of the Bible the same as Allah of the Quran, right? We know that it's not the same as you're saying even here.
Let me repeat. Just because
Let's hear.
Allah of the Quran as their God. Let me repeat. Just because the Christians use the same word as Muslims to refer to their God, doesn't mean that they are referring to the same God. When Christian Arabs refer to their God as Allah, they do not mean Allah of the Quran, but
We know
the
that.
triune God of the Bible.
The triune God of the New Testament, okay? And that's a whole other thing, and of the Bible, fine. Let's not, that's the thing. I'm trying really hard here, and please, followers, I'm trying really hard here not to get sidetracked because they're very, interested. They're very good at, getting different arguments now injected. Mr. Nakdiman 316. Okay, you jumped from Korea to Rio de Janeiro, okay? Please come back to the initial argument.
So even though they refer to the same word, they do not refer to the same being. What if I would make the same argument based on the same logic about the word mouse, which in Hebrew is the word?
Let's follow this logic. I wonder if this is the, usual logic of missionaries and different people who are attacking Islam. Let's, this is a deep point here, okay? Please follow this logic.
Word akbar. Does that
Akbar.
mean that when Muslims exclaim Allahu Akbar, they actually say that Allah is a rodent? Of course not. Because the words Allahu Akbar.
It's not Allahu Akbar, it's Allahu Akbar, okay? I can tell you a word that sounds in a different language in English, and I'm not going to say that because probably the Arabs will understand, and obviously they will understand what it is. And in English it means something very nice, yet in Arabic it would mean something very, very interesting that they would probably laugh about. So, okay, your argument, my friend, is going to a different language. You're talking here about double standard stuff. You shift it to a different language, for God's sake. I quoted in Arabic, John 3:16. I made my argument about the Arabic word Allah. What are you going to Hebrew about Akbar? It's Allahu Akbar. God is greater. Okay?
In Hebrew, literally mean Allah is a mouse. The Hebrew word Allah, of course, is Allah. And then the word who,
Let's move on.
a certain standard to. And we can make that argument. No Muslim would vouch for that. But if we are
Consistent. You switch language. So let's be consistent. Come back. I'm gonna say that again. I think maybe if I count now, it's the 35th time. Come back and prove that me using John 3:16 in Arabic, using the word Allah, shows that my Allah is Satan. Satan. Not the same God of the Quran. Satan. Not the same God of the Bible. Satan.
and don't pick and choose which word we're going to apply a certain standard to.
Nice standards they used.
To which word we won't. This is exactly what the Muslim methodology
And I'm sure that my viewers now can say this is exactly what the, substitute Muslim for Christian methodology is.
calls for. But of course, we would have to respect the language of the people that used
Let's move on a bit.
Isaac and Jacob. And furthermore,
Allah of the Arab Christians, not the same God of the Quran, but a different God. I mean, again, do you see the sidetracking? Do you see the evasion topic? We can discuss this. Yes, Allah of the Quran is not the same as the God of the Bible, okay? The true God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and of Jesus, okay? The one and only God, not the triune God. This is a whole different thing. We can talk about it maybe some other time, okay? Stick to the argument. I'm going to repeat on this 36th time.
what also needs to be addressed is that if our respected friend Jibril K will still insist that Yeshua in John 3:16 is referring to the Allah of the Quran, then he has to answer the following question. Why would Yeshua call himself the only son of Allah?
With all due respect, I'm not even going to get into this argument. It's a huge sidetrack away. We can have a different discussion if you want on the same point, just the same point. Okay, so to see if there's any rationale that holds any water to what argument you're making here, the question that you're asking me. Okay, and we can go into so many tangents here, but please, 37th time, come back, show me that quoting John 3:16 in Arabic is Allah is Satan.
Allah. If
Let's move to the end. And please go to Surah 19, 88 to 92 and just read it. Read the whole Quran if you can, people, to see, just to know Islam.
answer to that,
Bottom line,
looking forward to
the Allah of the Quran is not Allah of the Bible, and therefore an imposter, Satan. What an amazing logic and what an amazing argument. And again, in fine print here, What I mean, people who are watching, and Sam and his team, um, you know, I don't think I have to say anything more. Nice. Go back, watch this whole video. Bottom line, the Allah of the Quran is not Allah of the Bible, and therefore an imposter Satan. Wow, that totally proved that me quoting from John in Arabic 3:16 shows that Allah, your Allah, is Satan. The only question that we're asked with and left with is how? 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 How about we ask ourselves that question? How? Till then, please come back and prove, come and post proper arguments, come back to the same argument. Allah, me using John 3:16 in Arabic, proves that Allah is Satan.